Holy shit, it's Friday. Holy shit, it's Friday. Hello guys, it's Friday and that means it's me on the picture square. Today's topic is most influential woman or women. Growing up, I really didn't have a lot of guidance when it came to females. My mother wasn't really the best influence. She was always on drugs or out partying or elsewhere. So I didn't really have someone to look up to really when it came to female. Now, I did have a lot of my friends' moms that kind of filled that void when it came to missing a mother. I don't know. My mom was a single mom a good majority of our lives, and it was really, really hard for us to get by growing up. My mom really worked hard though. She partied hard, but she worked really hard just to make sure all 3 kids were taken care of. She was a survivor, like huge survivor. She made a lot of mistakes. She got with some really horrible men, and that really had an impact on our childhood. We never really had a good father role model either. It was just kind of us 3 and her, mostly just us 3. We're all so close together in age as kids that we were kind of all our own best friend. You know what I mean? My mother and I, my sophomore year of high school, had an incident where she got really messed up. My mother and I stopped talking when I was in high school. I was 13 when I met my father for the first time. He was apparently told not to talk to us while we were kids. Long story short, my mother became really messed up, and it was no longer safe to live with her. And so I decided to take it upon myself to move to California and live with my dad for between the time I was 15 to the time I was 18. That was nice. I missed California. I stopped talking with my mother. I didn't want to be involved in any of the drugs that she had done. I never had, and I didn't want to be involved in any of all the, just the drama. It was unhealthy, and it was apparent because when I went to California, I got much better grades. I didn't have to worry about being evicted. We moved 15 times as kids. Because we got evicted so often. So, most influential woman in my life is my mother. You might be wondering, well, that's not the right kind of influence. A couple weeks ago, I found out my mom has been clean for a few months now. And she's working on getting better. She's with a guy who has a steady job, makes a decent amount of money, and he doesn't allow her to do any of that anymore. She wants to be a mom again, and she's let me talk to her and tell her every single reason that I'm upset with her. She sat there and took it all, and at the very end, I knew that I couldn't be mad at her anymore because she stopped denying it. She stopped defending herself, and she just said, "I'm sorry." But this time, I knew she meant it. I know she's not lying about being clean because she's put on a couple pounds. She looks a lot cleaner. She looks a lot healthier. She's taken some time to reflect on all of the things that she's done in her life. And she wants to make things new again. She hasn't asked Jesus for forgiveness. She isn't using, and this isn't meant to offend anybody who may be religious, But the point in me saying that was simply to say she doesn't have any other motive or any other reason other than the fact that she wants to be my mom again. My whole life I've wanted a normal family, and I've never gotten one. Thank you, and I hope that you guys have a wonderful day. Take care.